think curiosity is the thing that makes our best characters stand out on this show. It's that skill, that ability to observe and close your mouth and be silent and just listen to people that we hope more than anything this show engenders.
You must train yourself to listen. For instance, you can listen to the sound of a blossom falling or the rocks growing.
Both Toranaga and Lady Mariko are just such layered characters. And in a novel that's 1,000 pages long, you really get that depth of them. But it's such a different experience as an actor, I think, bringing that to the screen, including you, Anna. It was your first time on the horse with the sword.
I feel like it was a lot to learn, but I loved every moment of it.
For Mariko, we looked all over. We went through several countries, and Anna was somebody who had come to us early, and she just blew us all out of the water. There wasn't a second choice. She was the only one.
Being able to create this very tranquil energy isn't something that you can just do like that, and it really helped me kind of go into Zen mode. Smelling the tatami, walking on the gravel outside in the garden, seeing the pond, hearing the water.
What do I say?
Tell her she's beautiful. Sonata wa utsukushii.
All of those little elements really put me into the mind of Mariko.
I actually think the women, they weren't pulling strings as much as they were watching those who pulled the strings so closely that they could either anticipate it, get ahead of it, or, the women of the show, to my mind's eye, had to be that much more cunning, that much sharper, stronger.
It really felt personal. We're constantly having to think about how people perceive us, but that doesn't matter. It's really in your heart, and it's what you know as the truth. Even at her worst, Mariko always knew her truth.
Please wait until I have fallen.
I was really nervous before I came here because I've never done period pieces. Hiro-san is a legend, so I knew that he would be able to see right through me, which really scared me. But from day one, he was just really eager to just help and share his knowledge.
宿命が我らを結びつけたのじゃ。そなたとわしと、そして潮目を変えるやもしれぬ。その偉人とも。
Well, of all the actors we've hired, Hiro has probably been on this project longer than anyone else. I think he's been on the project 7 or 8 years, and it's like the role he was meant to play.
Hiro comes into it with just an openness and an eagerness and truly just a warmth that you will rarely find at the top of a call sheet.
The first time that I met him was at a weapon training with hundreds of cast and BG, and he would just show up and come up to individuals and just share any tips that he had. He would spend hours talking to me on a weekend to discuss certain lines and polish the Japanese dialogue and make it more comfortable for me to speak because it's such a complicated language.
When we were out there in the woods on countless nights in the rain and the mud, shooting the battle sequence from 103, he's out there in full armor with that sword, making up moves as he went because he'd been doing this for so long.
この作品に俳優としてプロデューサーとして関われたというのは非常に自分にとっては大きいことで、初の試みではあり、プレッシャーも大きかったんですけども、とにかく出番がなくても常に現場にはいるので、面白いですね。常にそのものづくりに関われてるというのは。
He's just very invested in creating a world that feels authentic and feels real. He'll watch respectfully and he'll come in and just make small tweaks and you can see immediately it shifting everything.
もうここから本当憶測の話なんですけど、そういう土壌を多分真田さんは数年前数十年前に日本から離れて一人で淡々と土を耕して土壌を作ってきたんじゃないかなっていうのがここに来てなんか肌感覚で思ったんですね。で、今回のこの将軍っていうのがそこに 種を植えるような作業なんじゃないかと思って。
やっぱり海外と日本のこううまく架け橋的な存在になってくださっているなって思います。
お